everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking another look here at Dogecoin. We're going to have to update our fib levels and kind of talk a little bit about this nice little progression here. It's looking very good. We'll jump into the backend data and just kind of see roughly what's going on with Dogecoin here as well. Also want to draw some quick congrats to our community members, Premium Plus group. Scalping like crazy, good 10 to 20% on average in the last couple of days. Same thing here though, is only a little more exaggerated. Look at this audio, 202%, EDU, that's a short at 30% roughly. Bitcoin 20%, another Bitcoin long, that's from 37 to 42K, 62% XRP 42, Link 61, VeChain 102, Cardano 31%, Cartesi 37, Dogecoin, there it is, 38% in 4 days. So again, taking some nice profit here from Dogecoin. It's fantastic. Terra Luna 2, 263%. Phenomenal stuff, guys. Thanks again for the wonderful feedback. I'm super happy it's working well for you. If you're curious about my premium group, feel free to check out our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. I post our monthly results there, or just jump over to our Discord and get to know the community. I'd love to have you along. So let's jump into the backend data first and kind of see what's going on. Holy crap here for Dogecoin. So tons and tons of liquidation potential. So I want you guys to recognize here that the more and more liquidation that occurs below the price action, more likely the price is to pull towards that. Okay, it's like a magnet, if you will. Okay, so we just got to recognize heavy concentration at 8 cents, between 7.6 and 8 cents, roughly. Or you can even say 7.8 to 8.2, right in that range, with 8 being the predominantly largest amount of liquidation. That's just something to be aware of. Okay, now it doesn't mean you just open a massive short and just write it out to there. Okay, but it does imply that those levels are likely to be hit. Keep in mind the price keeps going up, those liquidation levels slowly disappear because people are starting to take profit. Okay. Again, a lot of different scenarios can exist, but the truth here is there's a larger target to the downside than there is an upside as far as that's concerned. 9.2 has a little bit of liquidation, but it's not that much. So just some friendly advice, be careful with some longs here, but also we're going to confirm here today if it's worth keeping your long positions open. I think so, based on how well it's been able to maintain its price action with Bitcoin, the altcoin dominance scenario there. I think we're in good shape there. And just to quickly touch on that, just so you know, Bitcoin dominance is on the rise. And when Bitcoin dominance goes up, again, you can reference this in my Discord here. You can see that the price of Bitcoin going up and the Bitcoin dominance going up leads to alts going down. If Bitcoin pulls back, we're going to see a dump in the market. Okay, that's what we kind of already saw here with this candle wick from Dogecoin and pretty much every other coin, where you see this massive decrease in value when Bitcoin started to correct itself a little bit. Okay, those things will continue to happen if we're not careful and preparing ourselves for the worst. Okay, so again, just note those things are absolutely a reality. Doesn't matter what coin you're trading right now. When Bitcoin pulls back, we could very well see, with Bitcoin dominance being so high, altcoins will get hit. Okay. That said, I'm a little more short bias than long bias on some coins, but let's see if this coin is one of them. So taking a quick look here at the daily, just to note a couple key factors here. I always look at the moving averages to confirm we're above the 20-day SMA. All good, no worries there. So basically all 4 key level moving averages are below the price action. That's a support level for us. We have money flow index increasing significantly. This is something you don't normally see with coins in this situation, specifically on the daily time frame. So with the MFI being extremely high on the daily, that leads us to believe that we're in good shape for a further continuation. TD sequential does tell us we are in overtime here, where we've kind of came 11 days in a row with upside, but there's a lot of periods of consolidation in these time frames here, right at key Fibonacci retracement levels. So I think we're still in really good shape here for this coin, and that the overextension, so to speak, is not that big of an overextension. Keep in mind, RSI isn't even up over 70, and once you break through that level, it lasts 4 days or weeks sometimes, and the price action can be extremely overextended with no reason for the pullback. We've also got a MACD convergence as well, so the daily time frame we can summarize is extremely bullish. Okay, let's go ahead and double check a few key factors here. This is what's leading the MFI to be really high. So money flow index is extremely high. RSI is right there at that 70 mark as well. Okay, so we're close to it, kind of tapering off, of course, but it's trading a little bit more closer towards that level higher. Okay. What that basically just means for us is that we're overbought, but not extremely overbought. Okay, and that implies that the price action can maintain itself because we're over 50 on the RSI. We have a MACD convergence still converging. We are starting to lose a little bit of momentum here, but it's not great. So the price action cannot continue much higher in the next 12 to 24 hours. We may want to consider the price coming down. But again, a lot of these little bull flag patterns we're starting to see are pennant patterns. that will have a tendency to break to the upside because they originated from the downside. Okay, so there is a decent chance we will be able to see that level broken. We did previously break this strongest resistance level there at about 8.6, and that was a key level on the liquidation tool, where we could see a lot of liquidations got occurred right here at this level. So if we kind of put those two things together, we can recognize that that's probably going to be a support level for us. Okay, most recent high, retest is new low. Okay, we're above the 20-day SMA, all positive contributing factors. So again, I'm looking for reasons not to want to take a long position, but I can't find any just yet. All right, so again, we'll look at the hourly for confirmation, but in truth here, we're only at a 6 on TD sequential. We're not massively overextended. This is still a very healthy continuation. And the way that this recovered to here is phenomenal compared to most coins. Most coins wicked down like this, and they're still going sideways and down, while Dogecoin is tentatively increasing up to the upside. Okay, so all the more reason to respect the fact that Dogecoin is probably here to stay based on this significant amount of bounce right here at this lower level. We also didn't see a massive amount of liquidations either there as well, which tells us that we have a lot of support here at 8.4, which is the current volume profile. If we zoom out a little bit, we have the most amount of volume between 8 and 7.8. Coincidentally, that is right there at this level, 8 and 7.8. Okay, so that's exactly why we see liquidation levels at support ranges. But you got to keep in mind, supports are tested often, so we could very well see a retest of that 7.8 to 8 cent range. So just be mindful that's a possibility. Hourly time frame, this is what I look for confirmation-wise here. And we can see, if we look at the zoom in a little bit, we got the cloud kind of averaging itself out about 8.7. Tentative support. Conversion line and baseline intersecting, so we're losing that momentum to the upside. Lagging span is not, well, it's free and clear for now. But unless the price action does one of these soon, we are not going to be able to see this window of opportunity remain open. And what I mean by that is just, if you have a long position open, you may want to consider taking some profit. Again, we took, what is it? Was that our second or third target, if I recall correctly, for Doge? That's our second target. So that implies we've taken about 80% profit, right between 70 and 80%. So our stop loss is adjusted to break even. It's kind of a standard. That's the way these automated trading bots work for us. So we really just got to sit back and let it ride. It pulls back to break even. We took more than 50% profit. Therefore, we walk away with a green portfolio. Okay, again, that's how growth happens. You take profits when you can. You set targets and you stick to them. You do not jump in there and start waffling around and trying to just adjust things as you trade. That is not a strategy. That is just kind of willy-nilly, fun, free time frames. It's okay to be fun and free with crypto trading, don't get wrong. But if you want to treat this like a business, you'll get the result of a business if you actually take profit. Anyways, a profitable business for that matter. So in summary, we're in good shape here. Dogecoin is looking very strong, very nice. I don't think there's any reason to want to consider shorting just yet, but we want to revisit this again here in 12 to 24 hours and kind of see where we're at. If the price just goes sideways, then there's a good chance we will see the price continue lower. But again, we are starting to see this type of pennant type of pattern as the price establishes lower lows and lower highs. And it's essentially, higher lows and lower highs, and we're starting to compress. Breakouts are inevitable, either up or down, when that happens. Last but not least here, quickly to note, Elliott Wave here, I'll post this on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, but the levels that we could see, again, is 8.38 to 7.8, all liquidation levels here on the chart. So again, I'll post that here in a moment. Okay, last but not least, extremely important, BingX just went not full KYC, but they require a VPN now. So for my US and I believe some of my Canadian users, we do have you covered with Bitunix. Please make sure you use this link to qualify so you can benefit from those deposit rewards. But Bitunix is a phenomenal exchange, no KYC or VPN. And just know that if you're using BingX, there's nothing wrong with continuing to use it with a VPN. Just know that within 6 to 12 months, KYC will be fully required. It's happened with 5 other exchanges I've been affiliated with in the past, in the last 2 years. What was it? Bitget, BingX now, ByBit, same thing with Gate.io, and a handful of others. Oh, KuCoin as well. So again, trust me, it's not rocket science. It's inevitability. So stay ahead of the curve, jumping over to the best exchange, in my personal opinion, specifically because they're offering help to our community. Greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So we'll look forward to working with you in the future. Jump on over to our Twitter, Discord, and Telegram, link down below, and consider becoming a premium member. I do look forward to working with you. Have a good rest of your day.